Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Morning Live. Great to have you with us. Let's take you to the roads. It's a reasonably quiet Wednesday, unless you're coming from the Hillcrest and Kloof side and driving down to Pinetown. Now, there's been a big multi-vehicle pileup in the rain, I guess. It's very wet across the Durban region. It's the bottom of Fields Hill. It's the M13, and you can see the red line of traffic right back up the hill through Pioneer Road and back towards Village Road. So perhaps if you're sort of Gillett and Hillcrest area, you might want to think about your alternative routes and get out of those areas down to the N3 and take the N3 through Marion Hill Plaza and go straight into Durban, avoiding Fields Hill. That's a very heavy backlog by today's standards. Just staying in KZN, a lot of people are concerned about travel down to Durban for the festive because of the major truck crashes that we've seen in the construction area around the Town Hill area. Well, the good news is the construction is being completed largely for the holiday and festive season. So there are additional lanes that have been reopened, and that should help to alleviate the congestion and alleviate the collision scenes as well. So better news. You don't want to be driving down there under big volumes and squeezing into narrow construction lanes. So a lot more capacity available coming from Hilton in towards Pietermaritzburg and going back up Town Hill as well. Now, Cape Town, here's some news that broke yesterday. Clarence Drive has been reopened. This is the R44 where parts of that were washed away during the big floods and big storms recently. Now, it's open, but we caution. There's only one lane open. Stop-go controls in operation through the holiday season. And the Provincial Traffic Department are warning of 2 to 3 hour delays. That's dependent on what works need to be done at that flood site. It depends on the traffic volumes. And keep in mind, it's a very popular holiday route. It's very popular for day trippers. And of course, the crayfish season about to open as well. So there'll be a lot of guys, crayfishermen, heading up that way with big buckies and boats and what have you. So it is going to be pretty chaotic. The alternative, which I would suggest to stay on, would be Sir Lowry's Pass, head down through Crabo, Hohook Pass, cut down towards Hermanus, cut back in on the Claymont Road through Arabella, and then into Claymont. And you just sort of do that sort of N2 and loop around just to avoid Clarence Drive and potentially very heavy backlogs. Otherwise, maybe a picnic basket and some camp chairs. Might be a good addition to your travels on Clarence Drive this festive. All right, talking of festive traffic, we'll see that this coming weekend. This is Beaufort West. This is out of Cape Town. This is Eastern Cape travellers, motorists going back and travellers going back for the festive in towards the Eastern Cape area. We saw this on Friday. We'll see it again this Friday and Saturday. If you've got to get out of the Western Cape on the N1, expect a real bottleneck through that Beaufort West area. It will be very heavy. And a bit of festive cheer, a bit of cheer with your festive. This is good news, isn't it? This is a look at the projected fuel prices for the month of January 2023, and it's a massive decrease. Petrol going down almost R2 a litre. Diesel forecast to go down more than R2.5. So very good projections at this stage only as we head through December into a bit of relief at the pumps come January.